So the next thing we are going to be learning about is camouflage and mimicry. Today we're just going to have a short lesson about what these two things are before we start to go really in depth next week. So let's get started. So camouflage. Have you ever wondered why animals have certain spots, stripes, or certain colors? Well, sometimes an animal's color can be the difference between life and death. Animals use their colors to blend into the environment, and this is where camouflage comes into play. Camouflage lets animals hide from their predators by looking exactly like their surroundings. Do you guys think all animals have camouflage? That's one thing that we will get to next week. Different animal adaptations. Camouflage is considered an adaptation. An adaptation is something that helps animals survive better. So we will go in more in depth about many different adaptations that animals have, what kind of different adaptations they are able to have, and what adaptations do in order to save certain animals' lives. All right, right now, there are two pictures here. I need you to find a deer, a frog, and a quail. So go ahead and just take about 15 seconds and look at this picture and really try and look for all of those three animals. All right, here is the quail. Did you find anything else? No? All right, well, that's because they are actually not in that picture. So just that quail was there. All right, now I need you to look closely to find a deer. Good. I think many of you just found it. The deer is using what kind of adaptation to blend into these woods? Well, he's using the color of his skin. He has that brown color that also blends in with the trees that makes him not, he's not like purple or green or something that could stand out in an environment. He has brown fur that really blends in, so he doesn't catch the eye of his predators. All right, in this picture, can you see the frog? Good, all right. I think that one was a little easier because you can see that eyes coming out. But the frog is green and brown because his surroundings are green and brown and it helps him stay alive. All right, our last topic is going to be mimicry. Mimicry is when different animals try to pretend like they are something that they are not. They try and look like other animals. So for example, there's many snakes that look kind of the same colors, but one it would be poisonous and one will not be poisonous. And the poisonous ones have certain characteristics. They rattle their tail, they flatten their head. So these non-poisonous snakes pick up on those characteristics, and that's called mimicry. They then do these things, and it makes their predators think that they are actually the poisonous snake, when really they are not, but it's just a way that helps them survive. And again, this is called mimicry, where an animal tries to mimic or copy another. Here's an example. Here's two different snakes, and which one do you think is poisonous? You can't tell by just looking at them. It's actually the bottom one. You'd never know. Here's some other forms of mimicry. This is a monarch butterfly. There's two different types. A monarch butterfly is very toxic to eat. Its bright orange color is a warning to birds to leave it alone. The non-toxic butterfly was developed it has developed colors and wing patterns that are very similar to those of the monarch. And so most birds won't take a chance by taste testing it. So the viceroy butterfly, which is the bottom one, mimics the monarch butterfly, which is the top one, so that predators also think that it is very toxic to eat, and it's not. All right, and that will be the end of this lesson. We will start to learn more next week. Thank you.